What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I don't know about Gino, Mark, but I actually did have a cheese sausage pizza earlier. What's up, Gino? How's everybody doing? Alright, so I have not progressed any further in the playthrough. It was yummy. But I did do some chapter challenge earlier, and I actually did go ahead and do some of the easier tag missions. And as you'll see with the tags missions, you didn't know I smoked, like vape. How'd you miss that one, man? I do it all the time. Oh, cool. I'm glad to know it was fun. But as you see, I did some tag missions. Ryu's got some new drip today. Yeah, I mean, I vape. I don't smoke none of that wacky weed or nothing. So, there's something I'm curious about on this game. I've been wondering since earlier. I don't know, and it's nothing that the game ever mentions. But I swear, is there like some unspoken sharpness durability meter for whenever you don't switch between weapons? Wait, you can cheese this part? How can you cheese this part? Let me know. Every little bit helps. Go to the other side. See Hold up. Swim in the water, go to the other side, and you see a boat. Wait, was you talking about the fight or like the whole level? Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, man, if there's a skip, if we bring in level skips into this, we'll go ahead and go for it. But yeah, no, I was talking about like some unspoken durability meter, like if you don't switch weapons enough or something. Because I swear, man, it seems like it's like I'll be using a weapon and it will be taking limbs off like nothing. Love you, baby. And it'll be taking limbs off like nothing. But and then it's like all of a sudden it'll just stop. And it'll be the same enemy type, same weapon, same combo, but it won't be as effective. And then like I'll switch over to a weapon that normally doesn't do that much, and it'll like just start taking limbs off like nothing. And so like I don't know, it just got me wondering, like, is there an invisible durability meter in this game? Oh yeah, man. Anything we can abuse on Master Ninja will get abused. Oh, you beat Sisyphus? Only fist? Dang, man. That's pretty good. By the way, Mark, was you around till the end of the stream last night? I didn't know if you fell asleep or not. But that was the Tengu Brothers was the absolute worst thing I've ever experienced ever. that was awful. Oh, no, earlier today I was doing some chapter challenges, and I just went and did the first 10 tag missions, and whenever you do the first 10 tag missions, you unlock this. Oh, wait. Give me my dual blades. I will upgrade them. Yeah, dude, it took me nearly an hour and a half to beat those Tengu Brothers. It was so bad. Dude, I was so tilted. Well, you see, my original plan, it has always been to save the tag missions, but I wanted to see what the next costume was I could unlock. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Not on chapter challenge, so I can't use the scythe yet. I mean, yeah, it didn't take me hours, but I felt like it took days off the old lifespan. Needless to say, I think I have a new mission that I look forward to less than any other mission so far on Master Ninja. And that's her mission. I don't even look forward to doing that one on very hard difficulty on chapter challenge, because unlike reused chapters, chapter challenge doesn't actually do anything for the girls' missions because they're already fully upgraded. See, man, I'll be honest with you. I was starting to wonder myself what was going to be the difference between Master Ninja and Very Hard, because I was like, I mean, if it's getting much worse than this, man, like, it's going to be bad. And, dude, I would assume that Minotaur fists only is Torment. I mean, because the whole point of that fight is you're constantly moving, you know, so range is supposed to be your best option. So, yeah, I can imagine fist only being absolute dog water with that. Did you say you've been doing chapter challenges? Have you done any Very Hard yet? I don't remember the green magic. Flop. Yeah, I was actually I was watching it earlier, a little bit of it. The was it Super Rude Bear? I haven't beaten the Minotaur yet, but I've seen it. Well, I'll tell you where I'm at with the chapter challenge. And if it's, I don't know if what I'm doing is efficient or stupid. But currently, with my hard mode chapter challenge run, I'm currently on chapter 5. But there's a reason why it is I'm only on chapter 5 is because I've been doing the chapter challenges for hard mode and very hard mode side by side. So whenever I beat a chapter on hard mode, I just go immediately back and do the chapter on very hard mode. So that's why my my hard mode chapter challenge is taking slightly longer. Yeah, I mean, from what I saw of the part of his video I got to watch, man, I mean, it looks like it's another one of those platformers, man, that's just meant to make you rage. Okay, these guys are getting annoying. It's that whole crap again I was just talking about it seeming like there's a durability meter. There we go. Violence is peak, but I've chosen a different kind of violence currently, Chino. The violence of putting myself through Ninja Gaiden 2 Black's Platinum. Well, I'll be honest with you, man. That my mentality is the same as yours, dude. Like, it's oh yeah, that's right. I do that every time. My mentality is the same as yours, man. I don't want to keep repeating the same missions, but that's why it is that I am. Okay, can you just swim, Ryu? What is your? Oh my God. I can't keep repeating the same missions either, but that's exactly why it is that I'm just doubling up on them and just being like, I'll do it twice right now. That way I don't have to do it twice later. And yeah, that's my mindset for doing them at the same time. I will say one thing though, man. There's still certain areas, like there's certain fights that even with upgraded gear, it doesn't take away from the difficulty that much. Now, I will say one thing. The beginning portion, actually all of chapter 3 that I got stuck on pretty bad last night, all of chapter 3 was pretty much made easy with a fully upgraded scythe, so that was good to know at least. Get that upgrade. Okay, so I'm gonna upgrade. Let's see, I got. So the staff, I might be good with the staff for right now, but I'm gonna get the scythe and these leveled up for certain. Oh, trust me, man. This one's definitely doing it to you. And me. Like, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't experiencing too much pain until that Tengu fight last night. Now, like, the beginning of chapter 3 was decently aggravating. Yes, it was. Okay. Oh, my. Okay, fine. Yeah, the beginning of chapter 3 was aggravating, and it took me a while. But the Tengu fight just... That one was about to push me over the edge. Get off of me. Oh yeah, man, dude, it was so stupid. Like by the end of it, it literally just came down to I had to try to get better with my dodges, and after I also had to start implementing in the parries, which by the way, this is some of the weirdest parries in a game that I've ever experienced. Like it works, but it's very weird. Like it's not a parry that makes you feel safe in any way. It gives you a little bit of extra damage while sort of moving through an enemy's attack. Hey, Mark, I know you had to do some exploring because you did. Oh, never mind, never mind. Oh, that was dumb. Well, I'll be honest with you, man. I definitely didn't do all the tag missions. I just did the first 10, and they were the Acolyte ones. And of course, the Acolyte ones, they weren't bad at all. I mean, I got the highest rank on all 10 of them first try. So, yeah, it definitely. I feel like Acolyte and whatever hard mode is called, I feel like those tag missions are going to be pretty much easy peasy. Once we get to Mentor, that's when it's going to really start to get annoying and aggravating. Hold on, I'm playing validation. I don't go for P-ranks for someone, trust me. Oh yeah, dude, don't go for them P ranks on Violent with only fists, man. Unless you just get to the point where you're so comfortable doing it, man, that it ain't gonna matter. Then you can go for it, but I wouldn't push yourself too hard for that. But yeah, no, I feel like once we get to the Mentor tag missions, that's really when it's gonna get annoying, and also when we get to Master Ninja. The part that got me though, bro, was realizing that the first 10 are Acolyte, and then there is 10 more that is the hard mode, and then there's 5 very hard, 5 Master Ninja, and then they call the last 5 Ultimate Ninja. And I'm just over here like, but why is that necessary? Why is Ultimate Ninja necessary? That Mentor and Master Ninja, I feel, is bad enough. I don't feel like it's necessary that we need any ninjas going ultimate over here. This skin makes me feel like, I don't know, like I'm a Power Rangers villain. Oh, it is? I didn't know that was referenced in there. Aw, man. You know, man, I try not to use the term unfair overly often, but with this game, and especially after that fight last night, no, I will definitely say unfair. Unfair. That I've never seen something. I've never seen a game that's main focus was combat, yet the combat somehow feels so good but so wonky at the same time. Like this game, it's not designed around being like this, like breaking your enemy's guard and everything like that. And if it is, the game never tells you that. But then, like, you have boss fights that all they do is just guard, 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 and then the boss fights like earlier today when I was doing the chapter challenge, and I went through and did chapter 2. The fight against Genshin, dude, like it wasn't made any easier with the upgraded weapons. It might be, Gino, I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I just had to, yeah, they never let you attack, man. And when you do attack, they just dodge or guard through it, which is just stupid. But yeah, no, I literally finally just, at least for that first fight, I just had to get good and realize that in order, see, I thought it was just Azuna drops of any kind, but apparently the easiest way to lock him into the Azuna drop for the first Genshin fight is Azuna drop with the lunar staff. That's the best way to do it. Apparently, I don't know. Oh, thought. Yeah, something about the startup sequence for Azuna dropping with lunar staff is that one. It's apparently that's the one that allows you to get him stuck in that loop. Bro, I'd love to be working on Metal Gear Rising right now. Sadly, the only copy of Metal Gear Rising I have is Xbox 360. And while I have an Xbox 360, I don't have a PS3. And it's kind of pointless to work on the game if it's going to go for something that's not my trophy list. So, yeah. As soon as I get my hands on a PS3. That's the thing, like, there's a few different trophies for PS3 I'd like to get to do, like Metal Gear Rising, of course. Even though it's not like one of the super hard ones, like I said the other day, I would like to platinum Dante's Inferno just because I really like that game. Okay. Okay. Are you serious? Can you hit any of these fish, Ryu? Well, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What am I doing? What am I doing? Get me. Uh-huh. Okay, 18. See, I knew there was. Oh, why are you diving? Oh my God. Can I get some functioning mechanics in my game? Okay, okay. I guess this is the final boss. Leave me alone. Yes, okay, so mission 18. See, I'd always heard about one of them in particular, but I couldn't remember which one it was. It might as well have been Chaos, you know, because that fish might as well have been the final boss. It's time limited. Of course there is. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is this game? This doesn't even have anything to do with difficulty level. This is just the game being like broken beyond all belief. Like they really did, man. Like they shined up the graphics and then they just called it a day. Like they did nothing to update this game. Are you, dude? Of course, the moment I would try to use something else. Am I seriously about to get killed by fish here? Oh my god. Yeah, this game is already, today, it's already pushed me to a point to where I wanted to punch my monitor. Like, oh my god. 2025, we can't get updated checkpoints. Like, literally, like, progress taken back to the save point. Like, is this really what we're doing with our lives? Mark, do you know how it is to get the water out of here? There are chests down here. And there's chests in the next room too. But how do you get the water out? Hey man, Crash 1 had its moments too. Like, I feel like there's gotta be some way. Like, I really want to hope that they didn't just... Like, no way you can get the cheat still. What cheat? Oh, okay, so there's no way you can get it. That sucks. Oh, what the... That's dumb. Why do they do that? Why do they do that crap? There's other things you could have put as decorations in that water. What am I doing? Please get out of the water, Ree. Stop facing that way. Okay, there. I'll let you know how it feels, man, whenever I've got this one taken care of. 'Cause I'll be honest with you, man. Already, even very hard difficulty on this game already feels it's thrown things at me that were way more aggravating than anything Master Ninja on 4 threw at me. Dude, get the fish off of me. I figured I'd try. Okay, sure. Yeah, like, I mean, like, that's one thing I will definitely say. Ninja Gaiden 4, like, they did so much. Okay, can you stop spamming that? They did so much to update the combat system while still keeping it faithful to the original that... Okay, okay, the fish gotta go. That right there, that's a sign of bad design right there, is whenever it's like, hey, our boss is so shit that instead of actually making a decent boss, we'll just cram it full of a bunch of random fish enemies that you can't do anything about until they're already like biting on your leg and damaging you. And then we'll just call it a day and call ourselves game developers. I can't move. I can't. Like, why does the fish get to fly back 14,000 feet? No. This is going to be another failure right here because I don't care. I don't care what happens. I'm not wasting a Talisman of Rebirth on this difficulty against this boss. Oh my god. Are you serious? He was about to die. And the fish that hadn't been present that entire time just decided to come on back. Like, dude, that is so much damage that I can't even move because of the stupid fish. Oh my god, this game sucks. Yeah, man. One shot. Thank you. Like, this game is, it's not a shooter. Why is so much of this fight? Like, how else are you supposed to fight him? Just the bow? Okay. I get, we're just spamming attacks just to burn through any items that I have left. And I'm dead. That's the problem, man, is the way it's made, though. It's like, that's one thing I was learning last night in the Tengu fight, man, is that taking your time doesn't even help in these fights, because they're just, a lot of these fights are not designed good, like at all. Like they could have done more with this remaster to have cleaned this up, because I'm sorry, like this is not acceptable in 2025, the year this came out. Like this is not acceptable. like don't tell me that you couldn't have done something to clean up these boss fights. No. Oh, I'm covered in fish. And I can't do anything about the fish because now I'm covered in icicles. And now I'm covered in more fish. Dude, if I eat another cheese sausage pizza, I'm gonna vomit. Oh my God! I knew it. I knew something. It was gonna pull something like that. My whole plan was to get it down low enough and use those last two piercing voids. And I knew it was going to pull some nonsense like that. And I'm dead again. Yeah, man. And I'll be honest with you, bro. I'll be honest with you. I do hate the fact that a game that I initially liked, like this whole experience, has put a completely different opinion on the game. But like, people can sit there and be like, yeah, well, you know, I mean, you got to understand for the time it was made and stuff like that. Well, for starters, this remake wasn't made in 2007. This remake was made and released in 2025. So there's that. So that excuse doesn't work. But also, even in 2007, this crap was unacceptable. I played other character action games back then. They weren't like, the boss fights weren't like this, man. It wasn't like they, like, out of nowhere you've played the entire game a certain way and then all of a sudden there's a boss fight that just makes no sense whatsoever, that you have to play a completely different way. Like, okay, tell me this, man. God of War 1, 2, 3, even the PSP ones. You play through that entire game fighting with the chains, right? So how many times randomly did you just get a random boss fight where you could do nothing but fight with the bow of Apollo, that you couldn't even make real contact with the boss? Like, how many times did Kratos just start randomly fighting ghosts over in the corner? Like, I find it funny because you can look up online, and it'll be like, oh yeah, well, you know, the game was designed for, you have to deal with the consequences of your decisions. And it's like, the consequences of my decisions? What are you talking about? I don't I don't choose for Ryu to just go off on his own like a psychopath and just do whatever he wants to. Do I have a strat for the final boss? Curse and scream until my hair turns gray. That's my strat. If you happen to have a different one, suggestions are appreciated. Boy, let me tell you. I will say one thing. Whenever I make the video for this one, boy, I'm gonna have all kinds of stuff to say about this game. what you attacking at there? Okay, why is he just automatically directing himself over into a corner where there's no enemies? Yeah, man, all I can say, man, is thank goodness that there's no such thing as no death runs on this game, because that just push it too far. Yeah. That's pretty much the only silver lining right now I can find. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so stupid. It's an actual joke. Oh yeah, man. Like, those sections alone would screw up any hopes of a no death run. Not to mention just the game's jank anyway. And dude, I'm telling you, you know, I know you usually stick to your 7 or 8 out of 10 difficulty levels for your platinums. So definitely go for Ninja Gaiden 4. Oh yeah, this no death run's way more impossible. But yeah, definitely play Ninja Gaiden 4. Get that game's platinum, and well, for starters, 2 runs, not 8. But also, dude, it's not going to take you long to realize exactly what I'm talking about whenever I talk about the fact that the gameplay has been updated so good. 8 to 9. Oh, there you go. But it's been updated so much, man, that like going from this and then playing Ninja Gaiden 4, like, oh my god, it makes it hard to believe that it is a game of the same series. Dude, that's the thing, man. Like, I find it funny because I remember a point in time whenever, you know, I was over here like, man, Souls games are really hard, you know, but you know, they're really satisfying to play, and beat. Dude, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm gonna have to go platinum a Souls like after this shit's done, just to get the taste of this out of my mouth, man. People who like, I'm not sitting here saying that Souls likes aren't difficult. Which game has aged worse, this game or Dark Souls 1? Dude, this game, dude. Dark Souls 1 still runs like a freaking peach, man. Yeah, I mean, boss runbacks kind of suck, and Bed of Chaos is just absolute ass. But outside of that, man, no. DS1 might as well be a 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10 masterpiece compared to right now. What in the... What the hell was that? What? I'm about to start running Minecraft's platinum. Well, Mark, you've accomplished all the FromSoft Soulsborne platinums. Which platinum do you think is the worst? Worst, and by worst I mean hardest to go for out of all of them, between the Dark Souls trilogy, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Demon Souls, and Elden Ring? Well, like he took a break, like while going for the platinum. That's saying a lot, man. Because Matt's done some pretty infuriating ones, especially considering that he's done like all the Ninja Gaiden games. That says a lot. Awesome. That cool weapon that I'll never use. Awesome. Fish. I love fish. It's so great. I still got Demon Souls and Dark Souls 3 to go. Sekiro was my first Souls Platinum, but it was also my first FromSoft game that I ever completed. Before that, I'd made it to like the tutorial of Bloodborne, and at the time, I didn't understand how to play those games, so I was just like, I don't know what this like. I literally actually. I actually didn't make it to the through the tutorial of Bloodborne my first time turning it on. I got to the next room and I got killed by that werewolf, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I was just like, this is stupid. I'm not playing this crap. And then like later on, my brother-in-law would like badger me about I need to try Sekiro, and I finally saw some gameplay of it, and I was like, okay, it looks cool, I'll give it a try. And then like I struggled so hard, but I couldn't stop playing it, and I fell in love with it, and I think I ended up beating, I probably played through Sekiro. Like my wife was like, honey, like I think you might have, like I think you're obsessed with it, I think you have an addiction to it, because I think I played through Sekiro's story easily 40 or 50 times before I started playing anything else. I had it down to, I think there was one day that I actually played all the way through and I beat Sekiro start to finish, I think like 3 or 4 times in one day, because I'd just finish it and then do a new game plus. I'd finish it, do a new game plus, and I just kept going at it like that. And then finally I was like, you know what? I should try one of these other Souls games. And I think it was around that time that I'm trying to remember if I played Bloodborne next or if that was around the time Elden Ring came out. Yeah, no. I played Bloodborne. And then I didn't platinum it because at the time I wasn't really going for platinum trophies. I wanted to beat a bunch of these harder games that people talk about. So I beat Bloodborne, and then I think Elden Ring came next. Then I did the first Surge, Code Vein, and then I finally played Neo. And when I finally sat down and started playing Neo, I got really, really into it. And I was playing a PS4 copy, which my brother now has, because I ended up buying the PS5 Neo collection because I knew I wanted to play Part 2. And so I finished up Part 1 and started Part 2, and now out of the Souls-like genre, Neo 2 is probably one of my all-time favorite Souls-likes. And we won't talk about the fact that Neo 2 is made by the same company that made this steaming pile of hot garbage. Yeah, I gotta finish Neo 1's platinum. If you pay close attention, you notice the amount of time difference between Neo 1 and Neo 2 that I've got in, because I finished Neo 1 and then immediately wanted to play through Neo 2. But then whenever I started playing Neo 2, I couldn't stop, and I couldn't put it down. And then I ended up 100% in all the DLCs and everything else. And, dude, I still continued to play it. Like, I'll put it this way. My Neo 2 character, and you know how leveling goes on these Souls-likes. Well, my Neo 2 character, I think last time I played, she's either level 524 or 624. Like, if that tells you anything about how much I played that game. Like, that was one of those games, dude, I played it and I knew it inside and out. I love that game. I'm super excited for Neo 3, man. If Neo 3 is anything like Neo 2, I'm gonna have issues playing it. Yeah, man. I think that's the thing, though. It's like there are games that are tedious for the platinum, then there's games that are difficult for the platinum, and then it's like there's like this weird like middle ground where they're a little of both and they can't figure out what the hell they're actually doing. And I feel like that might be kind of where this game's chilling at, is that it doesn't know if it wants to be difficult or just annoyingly tedious. Oh, it does? Oh, cool. I want to play that game. I like I like the idea of a 1920s style black and white cartoon Doom with mouse. Oh, trust me, Mark, man. I know exactly how you're feeling, man. But, I mean, what do we aim our ranged weapon at? Let's see. The enemy that is over here that it's going to take it 30 minutes to dawdle its way over to me, or the enemies in the sky that I'm staring at that I can only damage by shooting with the arrow. What should I shoot my bow at? That's idiot. Oh yeah. Well, man, I mean, Mark, man, look at it this way, man. At least you can take you a break and play something else. I mean, unless you've just put it on yourself, like me, like I've got to have this done before January 30th because I'm starting. We're starting Code Vein 2 on release day. Like that's just a fact. So I have to have this crap done. I know, man. I feel you on that. At least this chapter's soundtrack's pretty good. One positive thing, after this chapter I get the scythe, so that's cool. As soon as I have the scythe and the dual katanas in my hand, katanas, apparently I can't talk. I got the dual katanas. Yeah, once I have the katanas and the scythe, be in business. Oh, thank you for that. Thanks, Miyazaki. Oh wow, I have no heals. Cool, I'm dead. Sometimes I wonder what these god makers are smoking, man. Whenever they start talking about certain things being a certain difficulty, they're like, "Oh yeah, this is so much easier than this," and it's like, I mean, you know, maybe don't do all of the drugs before writing the platinum guide, because oh lovely. You know, I think I was complaining about this earlier today, but I dislike the fact that Ryu has such little forward momentum on his attacks. If he just had just a little bit more. True. Not to mention, like we were discussing last night, the fact that those no damage boss runs have checkpoints, man. That helps out loads too. Oh my god, how many more times am I gonna get hit by that? This coming from the guy that got caught by 99% of the grabs last night. The inside of this castle, I'll be honest with you, is making me a little bit nervous because inside of this castle gets a little bit hectic. And I love how your grand prize in here for going through this crap is the tonfas. Thank you. I needed a weapon that I was never going to use. Oh, can't see. Are we good? Yippee. No doubts. I had no doubts whatsoever. I am the Master Ninja. Power washing simulator. Dude, I honestly don't know anything about that game's platinum, but knowing what kind of game it is, I almost feel like that platinum is probably like a super, super frustrating one. I can see that. Monsoon is an absolute prick. That is a fight where if your parry game is not on point, then it just ain't happening. See, that is one thing I will say that gives me a little bit of hope for whenever I do get a PS3 and I can play Metal Gear Rising. That's one thing that gives me a little bit of hope is back in the day, this long before I actually had like a profile on here or I was even paying attention to platinums or anything like that or trophies in general. But back in the day, I've already beaten Metal Gear Rising on its highest difficulty. So it's like I've experienced that game at least on its hardest difficulty. So it's like I already know it's possible and I can do it. It's just getting back into the swing of things with that game. Yeah, because that's the thing. Basically what I was saying is that with him, if your parry game's not on point, it's hard to damage him because where his body just sort of disassembles itself. Oh no, the VR missions are definitely harder than the highest difficulty. It's just I can at least say I have experience with that game a little bit more. See, that's the thing, man. That's when you could really tell that I really, really enjoyed a game back in the day, was if I bothered to play it on its highest difficulty. Because I wasn't trophy hunting or anything like that. I just did it because I wanted more of the challenge. I remember because at the time I played through Metal Gear Rising on its highest difficulty. That was at the same time that I was going through playing Kingdom Hearts 2, the final mix version, and I was going through doing all the data organization battles and the lingering wheel fight on critical mode, and that I don't want anybody to ever misunderstand and think that because it has a bunch of Disney characters in it that there is anything easy about the optional super bosses on critical mode on Kingdom Hearts. Anybody who ever tries to say anything like, oh yeah, but I mean, like, it's just a game about, you know, Donald Duck and Goofy, they're full of it. Oh yeah, no joke, man. Like, I ain't even done DMC 5, and I'll sit here and say comfortably that Metal Gear Rising is definitely going to be the lesser of these 3 games. I do not have a lot of health. Okay. Mark, man, you might be onto something with this cheese sausage pizza. Like, is this like something like some platinum trophy hunting guru said to you one time, that like it's just sacred information that nobody knows about? Because I struggled hard on that spot coming through on hard mode. Ugh. Oh yeah, man. Heck, I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to have the platinums just for the sake of the fact that I do love these styles of games. I just wish this. I wish this one didn't feel so janky. Whatever it is, man, the pizza seems to help with something. It didn't help with that room. It's been a couple hours since I had a slice. That's the problem. I also went into that room with like less than like half health, so okay. Yeah, you tried, buddy. You tried. You know what? You got one arm. Stop it. Thank you. Yeah, man, that's the thing. Like, it does not feel, I don't know, it's one of those things. It's like you feel relieved to have the fight over with, but not satisfied. That makes sense. Okay, all right. Okay, are you all actually gonna fight me, or just like keep going in the floor? Like, let me. Ooh. I'm dead. Let's do it all over again. Yippee! That's the name of the game. Shit. No, man. I wouldn't. I will not recommend that. Now, how'd you know where to aim that shot? The door just opened when I walked through it, and the shot was already on its way across the floor to me. Explain that in that one, game. Piss off. Yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend this platinum to nobody. You seriously gonna act like that monster can't get back up here? You're good, Gino. Are you kidding me? See, that right there, that's the crap right there, man. That's just bad game design. Like, it can't warp its way back up here. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, man. He's not wrong, man. He's not wrong. I mean, like, as I said the other night, man, I agree with everything he said whenever he was talking about that making somebody do this many playthroughs for a platinum. It's just a lazy way to pad out the platinum. Like, am I saying that if we could have started our first playthrough on Master Ninja, that we'd be done with the platinum already? I'm not saying we'd just be done, but I am saying that I'd probably be less aggravated right now, because at least I would be, I don't know, I'd be making my way through the highest difficulty. It's like, dude, we've went through all of this crap so far, and we're not even on the highest difficulty yet. Ah. What are you fighting, Ryu? Like, seriously. You were gonna get us... What the hell is going on with these... Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate this so bad. I hate this so bad. Oh. Oh, damn that wheel. Why did the wheel have to land on this? He's a trophy hunter on YouTube, Gino. His name is God Like Matt, but God is spelled G-A-W-D. Yeah, he's a platinum hunter, and he's done a lot of pretty intense games. Thank you. He's done all of the Ninja Gaiden platinums, and so yeah, when referencing a Ninja Gaiden platinum, he's definitely going to be a name that I'll probably bring up. Are you kidding me, Ryu? Oh my god. This is the worst protagonist ever. I swear, man, I could have played through this game as freaking Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony and would have been more effective. Okay. A limb gonna come off sometime today? Piece of garbage. Yeah, he did do Silent Hill 2 Platinum. That's actually, I mean, I know he did the original, but that's actually a platinum I've wanted to go back and finish up. Was the remake, because I very much enjoy Silent Hill 2, which is that's not really a hot take or anything. It seems like most people do enjoy Silent Hill 2, and I like the remake. I think the voice acting in it is very good. Wow. Just come out that door all piss and vinegar like that. So is anybody gonna lose a limb? Like, come on, game. Like what is the deal here? What dictates what dictates whether or not a limb comes off? And I have looked, there is nobody online that explains how this works. Everyone's just like, oh, Ninja Gaiden 2? Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 2, it works like Ninja Gaiden 2. You didn't know it already worked like Ninja Gaiden 2? So, have you never played Ninja Gaiden 2? It's like, dude, I didn't write the code for the game. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know how the game was designed and coded to work. Please give me information. Because it's like, sometimes limbs come off, sometimes they don't. It's not a damage threshold. Because sometimes you just walk up to the enemy and their arm comes off. Other times, nothing. It's not a type of weapon like I initially thought it was. Yay, I'm dead again. I love being dead again. Yeah. Well, I know you said he was talking about how he felt that brutal difficulty on Uncharted 2 was easier, and I'm honestly probably going to disagree with that one because it's broken. Yay. Beautiful hitbox game. It didn't come through in my main chat box. It came through on the screen. Sonic Feet Simulator 69. Oh, did you get the platinum for that one? Everything that just happened there was so uncalled for. So uncalled for. I tried every other weapon, including the ones that are leveled up to the same degree as the staff. All of a sudden the staff comes in and literally just mows down every one of them. A little bit more forward momentum there, Ryu. I'm just gonna buy one. I'm gonna need at least 15,000 to upgrade that scythe. And I am going backwards to save. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Because I am not using items on these guys. These items are for whatever aggravations this boss fight might bring. If not the boss fight, the waves of wolves after the boss fight. Ah, my elbow's itching. Any day now. Oh my goodness. Are these enemies about done? Like, jeez Louise, like... How much health did the dang thing require? Oh my god. Jeez. That was stupid. Ooh, come play our game. Our game is super cool. Okay. 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 What did he train at the same school as the Tengu brothers? Oh, I meant it as a joke. Why does he do a pelvic thrust before the grab? This staff is not doing any kind of respectable damage. Okay. Yeah, we're going great sword all the way next time. It did way better damage. Sometimes the fast low damage is okay, but I'm sorry. In these fights, especially on this difficulty, you do not want to be in these fights any longer. I can't see anything. Okay. Oh my goodness. Of course, he would aim in the direction where there is only one of them. This is a not great situation. Nope. Oh my goodness, that's so dumb. I'm dead. And people complained about Ninja Gaiden 3. People complained about Ninja Gaiden 3. But not this one? Okay. Of course everyone says this is the easiest one. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? It might be easier than part 1 due to part 1 being 3 years older and having more jank. I've played part 3. And I can't say I remember as much crap. We are not stressing with this level. Dude, I'm gonna be real with you. I'd have to play the PS3 one to honestly see the difference at this point, because I can't play this game the way it plays and notice, like, I don't know, and see where that they fixed any jank. Because if this is the fixed version of the game, the original should have got the company sued. If this is the fixed version. Like, need a real co-op? Well, I feel like that could be good or bad, depending on who your co-op partner is. If you got like a solid partner that's reliable with the game, that could make the tag missions easier. Well, okay, so I'll say this. If lag is the problem, then that does make it harder. But it's not, it's harder due to a functionality problem of how the game, like, it's a performance problem. That, I think, is what speaks volumes though about this, is that out of its many gameplay flaws, this game does not have performance issues whatsoever. Like, it runs perfectly fine. Okay, actually, I can't say that. It runs almost perfectly fine. I would like to show you all something. earlier when I was doing the chapter challenges, and I was doing chapter 2, and it was the fight against Genshin on very hard mode. Mark, everybody's seen it, but Mark, I know you've probably experienced this, but when you're fighting Genshin, you can get into these little, like, sword clash things, where it's like, y'all clash, and you kind of got to hit the button, and, you know, one of you can win the clash and knock the other one back. Well, something happened that he did that at the wrong time, and, he just got stuck in the clash animation, and I couldn't damage him. I could just scoot him around the room, and he never would get out of it. I ended up having to restart the checkpoint. But yeah, that's all he did. He just stuck in the clash animation. He was clashing with air, and I couldn't do anything. So, barring that, the game doesn't seem to have performance issues. Which I think says a lot towards the difficulty of the Platinum, that even without the performance issues, it's still absolute hell. I have no clue what I just did there, but it was cool. Oh. And that's why we use the gun. Because Ayane is the only one fast enough to actually be in a ninja game. Momiji and Rachel are both just like, I don't know, like, they fight so slow, like, it kind of seems like they were supposed to be, I don't know, like Monster Hunter characters with like great sword users, but somehow they got stuck into a ninja game. I wish there was a way you could use that method as a form of cheese. Sadly, you can't do nothing to him. He just loses all collision, except for you being able to push him around the room. I would like an explanation. Where did this gun come from? Okay, so it's a barrel and ammunition stamped with an anti-demon icon called an elder sign. Okay. Okay, so because I was curious, I'm like, I need an explanation for why it is that the rest of the humans are firing tanks at the demons and it's doing nothing, but then she pops out this SMG and demons are just falling apart. But okay, so it's specially designed to kill demons. At least they did me the honor of explaining that one. Oh yeah, man. When you the first playthrough, man, you were popping trophies like nothing. Like it's very deceitful. Like it makes you think like, oh yeah, man, this platinum is gonna happen in no time, and then all of a sudden the trophies just stop, and you don't see another one for days. the game is very nice to have the save point there. Thank you. So hard, very hard. I'm gonna chill at. I'm gonna chill at an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, and my reason for giving it an 8 out of 10 is solely for the fact that it's obviously possible, it's doable, but I'm not gonna say that everybody can do it. It is not accessible by any means. It's definitely something that you're going to have to work at and you're going to get pissed at, and it's going to be very, very aggravating. So that's why I will give very hard mode an 8 out of 10 right now in difficulty. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to rate it higher than that because I know that we still have one more difficulty to go, so. Ah, yes. How she is slinging a warhammer. How was it not making contact with that enemy? There. Oh yeah, no doubt, man. Master Ninja's it's I don't think it's gonna be fun. I don't think fun is going to be a term that I use for Master Ninja difficulty. Ah, man. Of course, your standing up animation would be a grab attack because they didn't have any of the better ways of bringing challenge to this game. Put me down. Oh yeah. Yeah, the ads is what makes this fight dumb. Can we not? Can we not do this? Thank you. Well, at least that was first try, and it didn't take an hour and 20 minutes like Momiji's chapter did. Maybe, just maybe, we can make a little bit of progress on this difficulty tonight. Oh yeah, man, no doubt. Like he's cake without the dang extra enemies in there. I have not upgraded that scythe yet, so yay. Let's start the chapter with no items. You just gonna come out the door like that? You just gonna come out the door? Okay. Oh my God. Okay. I want to upgrade the scythe, but I feel like I need some kind of item. I'll pick up some items. 35,000. I don't even understand how to contemplate getting that much money. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're at the halfway point. Okay, so what are they saying about Sigma 1 and 3 that apparently makes them harder than Sigma 2? Like, what's the defining factor here that makes... I mean, are the games just harder? Or considered harder? Or do they just ask for more stuff? Wow. Well, I mean, I've heard enough about Sigma 2's trials to know that if 1 and 3 are harder, then they must be borderline unplayable. See, that right there, there should never be any RNG in a character action game. Like, I'm sorry, like, it's supposed to be about the skill of learning the game, not randomness. RNG should never be a factor. Thank you for that, Ryu. That was so cool. And I got exploded. Great. No, I'll definitely not say that skill is anything involved in these games. Like, it's literally, it's luck and determination. That's it. Like, and some patience, because there's no level of skill involved in anything that we are doing in these trophies. It's not skill, because you can know these weapons and these enemies up one side and down the other, and they'll just randomly do stuff. Good job, Gino. At least you got it done. Oh yeah, NG4 is definitely the easiest, and I will also sit here and say that out of the platinums, I can already tell just from this one, if 1 and 3 are worse, NG4 is the easiest, and it's also the best. Because yeah, it's easy because A, they don't pad out your playtime by forcing you to play through the game 17 times, and the game actually functions correctly, and if you know an enemy's moveset, you can actually fight them. Okay. Okay, sure thing. Piece of garbage. Honestly, man, I just liked the game. I liked Fallen Order. I want to do Survivor, but apparently it's even worse with the collectibles. But I'm a big Star Wars fan, so that made it easier. And considering that they kind of gave you, it was like a pseudo Sekiro style of gameplay, I enjoyed that. But no, I will definitely say the collectible cleanup on that game was absolutely boring. Yeah, the collectible cleanup is boring and grindy. I'd say the game, I'd give the game a solid 7 out of 10 in just in quality, and I give it 7 out of 10 because EA Games doesn't know how to make a game properly. They do stupid things, but the game itself was good. But the collectible cleanup, I give it a 0 out of 10. I guess actually I gave the collectible cleanup for Mafia a 0 out of 10. So I'd have to give Fallen Orders like a -5 out of 10 because it's just as bad, and there's 0 fast travel, and the worlds you have to look for collectibles in are much, much bigger. So it's actually worse than Mafia's collectible cleanup. And the thing was, I recently installed the PS5 update because I was just going to let it auto-pop the PS5 Platinum for me. And EA is so trash at making games nowadays that the auto-pop doesn't even work properly. Like, I did it the way that, you do auto-popping trophies, and it auto-popped 5 trophies for me. And that was it. Like, it didn't even function properly for that. And I was like, no, nope, I'm good. I'll just sit there with 6 or 7 trophies on the PS5 version because I am not doing that collectible cleanup again. Yeah, give me some of that Nimpo back. Yeah, dude. 5 trophies, man. That's all it wanted to give me, man. It was so stupid. See, okay, so I'll actually pause here for a second and give my insight on the whole ideology of collectibles in games. Because I know it seems like nowadays a lot of people have some really negative opinions of collectibles. Here's the thing. I do not mind collectibles in games. There's more. I don't mind collectibles in games if the collectibles are somehow enjoyable or smooth to get. They're very natural to get. See, I grew up playing a lot of collectathon games. Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Donkey Kong 64, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy, you know, all those big collectathons. And I still enjoy them to this day. I still enjoy all those games. Mario Odyssey, any of those. And I think they're still really great games. Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie are 2 of my favorite games of all time. And they always will be. Part of it's nostalgia, part of it's just they're good games. I do not mind collectathons, and that's literally what a collectathon is. The whole game is nothing but a big collectible grind, but it's fun, and they make it in a way where it's enjoyable, okay? But whenever you have games like say Jedi Fallen Order or Mafia, and it's like, yeah, there's collectibles for the sake of being collectibles, but there's not really, the collectibles aren't really doing anything. Maybe they give you a different outfit or something like that, and there's like a bajillion of them in there, and you have to do all of them find all of them for the platinum, and there's no way of traveling fast, and let's say you spend 10 hours straight hunting down collectibles, but you actually only spent like 30 minutes of that getting collectibles. The other 9.5 hours was you walking from place to place to place. That's whenever it just turns into shit. Okay, like that's why it is, even with all the fast travel points in and stuff, that's why it is that the idea of me ever going and platinuming Assassin's Creed Valhalla it's more intimidating to me than doing this game's platinum right here, because I know the collectible grind in Valhalla it's I don't know, it's basically like, I don't know, it's like getting a prostate exam with like kitchen tongs is what I would describe it as being. And when you screw up a collectible grind on a really good game, it puts a bad taste in someone's mouth for the rest of the game. See, I would speak positively on this game's collectibles, considering that it's literally just finding 30 skulls. But right now I can't say anything positive about this game because this game pisses me off. So well, they brought the fight to me. Oh, the marksman looks beautiful now. Oh, what am I doing? I got an impo. Okay, sure. Whatever, Ryu. I'm sorry. If someone could give me some insight, is the fish thing supposed to be funny? Like, is that supposed to amuse me in some way? Because, if so, I'm not getting it. I don't get the joke. Whee! What the? Dude, get down the hole. I don't know why I was doing that. I saw like a reflection. That'll do it. You know, it took me until Chapter Challenge the other day to realize that the next boss, the big armadillo, is right there. I never realized that the armadillo came off of this ship. Why he's there, I really don't understand, but it's Ninja Gaiden, so don't ask questions, I suppose. Okay, sure thing. It's going plus ultra. Oh, thank you. Excuse me. Hua, 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 hua. How that dude survived that, I'm not sure, but okay. No, 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 no. So no head? So I have all the weapons I need right now, so I'm going to try to save my money. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Whoops. There we go. That one's free. Pew. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. Great. Even the armadillo spams its attacks. Oh, okay. So part of this giant thing's body, and now all of a sudden it is a hitbox? Dang it. What is even going on my screen right now? Oh, good. Yes, even the armadillo, you don't get an opportunity to do anything. Okay, whatever. Why was there an armadillo in the ship? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Man, you don't get nothing for boss fights. Like, no essence whatsoever. Thank you. No, guys, the Azuna drop isn't overpowered. Yes. Man, my first playthrough, man, I was sleeping on the maxed out Art of the Inferno. Man, you level that thing up to the max, and you're good to go. And I hope you know, man. That right there. And Gino, you don't even got to say anything else. I know you're talking about fraud layer. I already know it. But the moment this channel gets good enough to where I can start dropping some merch, that's going to be my first 2 merch drops. Is clothing that says fraud tomorrow, and another one that says these days. That's going to be my first merch drop. I don't know what he's saying whenever he casts the fire spell, but it somewhat sounds like "Wada, wada." Oh, okay. Oh yeah, man. You gotta hate those. Don't you worry, Rocket guys. I'm not stingy. Y'all fixing to get yours right here in a minute. See? I didn't forget you, buddy. Swear, man, jealous. It's a toxic relationship, man. You think you can just have all of my attention? No, sir. Ugh. Mark, Gino, what are you guys doing? Oh, you on chapter 10 on hard mode? Oh, we're right there. Right. Whoa. Okay. I can't move. I can't move. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. I'm going to have to do the entire section of that indoor, like, mall area there again. Yep, and the dogs. Okay, there. Save a little bit of that Ninpo because I'm going to need it to deal with those rocket guys in the window. I thought by getting down underneath them, I'd be able to... Okay. I thought by getting underneath them, I'd be able to avoid their rockets, but I forgot that this game was made by chimpanzees. It'd be sweet if these enemies couldn't see through the frickin' walls. That's pretty much what the meeting sounded like whenever they were pitching the idea for this game. There we go. Nice. I'll take that. Dude, it really is, man. Like, and tell me, man, if you're experiencing this too, that like each chapter's only taken like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, but by the time you've done that 20-minute mission, it feels like it's been so much longer than 20 minutes. Okay, game. Whatever you say. Oh, got him. I think having an enemy on a game that literally just came out of the screen and smacked me in the face with my game console would be less irritating than these enemies on this game. Ah, yes. Hey, bro, look at it this way. At least if you die any, at least deaths don't do anything against your master rank. So, I mean, you know, silver linings. Okay, this dude has taken like so many scythe swipes to the face. Like, I think he's good. He's good now. Hey. Oh, just okay. Just a dead soldier. Okay. That's wild to think that the lowest difficulty is still that rare. We good? Okay. Yeah, I saw you coming that time, fish. Oh my lord, man. I mean, do you not get as much essence for the scythe level 2 ultimate? Yeah, man, we're oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. I'm sorry. I'm using the Talisman of Rebirth. I'm not going through that mission again because I died to these stupid fish. Which, by the way, shouldn't be in the daggone hallway anyway. It's dumb. Whoa. Why didn't you warn me that the battery was low? Jeez. Alright, Gino. Get your shower done, man. Yeah, man. It's, this is definitely a handful. Okay, I am not wanting you to do that, Ryu. I'm trying to charge this. Yeah, my PlayStation was trying to screw me over there. It's like, guys, I just lost my Talisman of Rebirth to some dang fish. I don't need any more assistance making this. I hate this game. I don't need any more assistance making this difficult. Okay. Now, I know there was some kind of item. I can't remember if it's just a Nimpo upgrade or something, but there was... Okay, so that's a big heal. Okay, yeah, Nimpo upgrade. I hope it's not too bad, man. I say at this rate, I mean that's chapter 13. So long as we don't have anything exponentially stupid happen, I feel like we can definitely get there. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Whoa. I can't. Okay. Okay. What? I swear, sometimes the flying swallow just doesn't work. Dude, what are you attacking? Yeah, Master Ninja. That's, yeah. Definitely looking forward to that. I don't care about a book. Absolutely ignorant, man. Ignorant to have those stupid fish everywhere you go. Huh. I hate this game. To go with something faster. Maybe that can help out with these stupid fish. I hate this game. I hate this game. Oh my god, I hate this game. Yeah, it'll be the best something. Killing those things would be easier if whenever you had started attacking them, Ryu didn't like auto lock in on the wall. I didn't know 50 of them was going to come around the damn corner. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. What did they think they were doing when they made this game? Like what about this was supposed to be like, I don't know, like it's not challenging, it's stupid. You know, that's actually one thing they changed for the negative in this one. I don't well, I mean, it might have been changed in Sigma 2, but in the original Ninja Gaiden 2, when you got one of the health upgrades, it not only upgraded your health, but it actually re-healed you too. We get no such anything on this game. It's like, oh, here's you some extra health. By the way, you're out of health. $34, really? Beautiful. What the hell? Is the next mission Ayane? What? Dude, get out of there. Come on, I ain't worried about notebooks. I want items. Give me money. What the hell was that, Ryu? Bada bang. I'll try the scythe. I really can't remember what's best for fighting this jackass. Oh, well, that's new. Yo, yo, yo. Can you take just the smallest of chill pills? Okay, I guess we're not dodging today. That's good. Can. Okay. That is the longest grab attack in history. I love being juggled to death. That's beautiful. I might be dead. It won't let me use an item. Won't let me use an item. Why? Why make me wait that long? I hate this game's dodge. Let me go. Yep. I'm dead. Just stop. Well, the ads in his fight are new. Okay, so I can't dodge that. So like, oh my god. How are you supposed to dodge that? You can't guard against it. And when I've dodged, I'm still getting hit by it. Is it just... It's just automatic damage? Like, you can't get around it? Second hardest on Master Ninja. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe already. Yep. What's the point in having the ultimate techniques on the game if you can't even use them against bosses? I don't understand the purpose. Like, the bosses just guard 90% of the ultimate technique. Like, that's stupid. It's the most vital part of your arsenal, and you just get handicapped. And the ads come back. Oh my god. Got no heals. And I'm dead. Yeah, you can't dodge it. Can't dodge that either. Can't guard through it. What you supposed to do? No. This might be one of the worst design games I've ever played. Well, I might have to look it up. But and here's the thing: people could be like, "Well, you're going to use a cheese method." That's not very, very, professional gamer of you. It wasn't very professional gamer of them to make this game this way. Like, look at that. I'm sorry. The guard mechanic should not exist. The bosses should not be able to guard your attacks the way they do. It's stupid. And now here we go. Here, I'll go make a damn sandwich right now in the time it takes him to do this attack. What's this asshole's name? Morbius, Jared Leto. No. What is this dude's name? Oh, Zidonius. Okay, dude, when are you gonna start doing something? It might not have been the right one. I wouldn't exactly call that a cheese. That was more like somebody just running around in a circle and just. What? Why didn't that thing get hit by the fireball? Okay, dude, are you gonna say anything? Okay. Yeah, still nobody said anything. That dude's advice was, this fight sucks, and I have no real advice for you. Oh, it's going, Gino. Thank you. If you could just spam more attacks, that'd be. I do like how that guy in that video there, he said that he spoke of one of Zidonius's issues being that he can hyper armor through your attacks, as if that is not an issue with every single boss on this game. You know, whenever I want to save the essence for an ultimate technique, it immediately comes to me. And whenever I want it to come to me so I can get the health out of it, it just doesn't. God almighty. This is ridiculous. So, Mark, earlier you said that this guy's supposed to be like the second hardest on Master Ninja. Who are they saying is the first hardest? Just to be clear, I was as high as his head, and he kicked as high as his knee, and it hit me. Just so we're clear on how those hitboxes work. God almighty, man, it sounds like all I've done for the past 2 days playing this game is complain about it. But I'm sorry, there's nothing positive to say at this point about this game. And I'm done. That's GG's. And I'm dead. You piece of shit. I wish I owned a physical copy of this game. That way when I got done with it, I could do exactly with it what I did with Call of Duty. Oh my god, no matter how far you jump, he's just always going to fall down there. What are you doing? Why won't you grab it? That was worth a try. Oh my... What the fuck are you doing? I got so tied up dealing with that. I got so tied up trying to make my way back up there that I completely forgot about having to deal with the ads first. I love it. This happens to me on any game that I do this on, that I go and I'm like, hey, well, I'll go get more healing items and make things easier. And then it's like, it takes me twice as many heals to get back to any spot that I had made it to the previous time. See, it doesn't matter, man. It does not matter. So what are you supposed to... Are you supposed to jump out of the way? If you were supposed to jump out of the way of him slamming down, that will be the only game I've ever heard of that you jump to avoid a ground slam. And that's how you dodge it. You jump to avoid a ground pound. Nope. You know, maybe if I could get a little bit further into the fight without using all of my heals. Damn it. Oh, crap. Oh my God. Are you serious right now? Just get off of my screen. Jesus Christ. That's so dumb. See, that right there is the biggest problem with this game. I do not feel accomplished at all. I feel no accomplishment by doing that. Like, I only feel relief. And I'm sorry, if you only feel relief whenever you beat a boss fight, then that's bad design. Mark, you pass out on me? Gino, I don't know why the difficulty is so bad. Well, here's the thing. I don't think the difficulty would be as bad if they had put any effort into the enemy AI. But instead they didn't. It's just they put no effort into the enemy AI. They just basically, the AI does whatever it wants to, and it can spam as much as it wants to spam. Okay, okay. What are you doing, Ayane? Yeah, man, I'm probably gonna stay on here till 12. Dude, man, if you gotta go to sleep, man, you gotta go to sleep. It's all good. All good, man. Bro, you ain't gotta apologize. Oh my god. Wait. I wish I knew why this 15-year-old girl can handle those big demons better than Ryu can. All good, man. Do whatever you gotta do. I'll just be here torturing myself. Hey, yo, yo, yo! Piss off! Piss. Of course. It'd be super awesome if one of the primary mechanics to this game ever actually functioned correctly. Oh, okay. Just random moments where I can't do any damage. The difficulty of this game is so inconsistent, man. Like, I don't get it. I do fear that this level is probably about to be some major dog dookie. They're bugs. They're bugs. How much health do they need to have? Oh my god. Oh my god. Can't see anything. Oh, man. It's a quiet night tonight, man. Ryu, I hate you. I hate you so much. Like, yeah, that's apparently an accurate representation of how much health they have. What are you aiming at? I know there's enemies. Okay, whatever. Oh, that's right. So I had to get down in a spot where I was out in the clear for them before they'd show up. Yeah, that would be really helpful if it actually gave me any health. Very funny. What is... Dude, get... Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did I ever like this game? God. The fuck? And I'm back in the water again. I'm back in the water again. I am back in the water again. Did we just swim all night long? Why is it daytime? Can anyone explain that to me? Why is it daytime? We only swam like 50 feet through that cave. And now the bugs can't even be killed with an ultimate technique. Yeah, I apparently did time travel. Okay, what direction am I supposed to push? What the fuck? This game is actually going to drive me mad. It's actually going to drive me insane. I'm sorry, did that one bug just multiply? Oh, yay. Oh, I'm good, bro. The only frustration I have is in getting this task complete, because I know this isn't me. I will not take the blame for this game's brokenness. Nope, nope, nope. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? 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 Why must these things happen? Wait, so So my arrows can deflect rockets, but my cannons can't stop cannons. Okay. What to max out? Screw it. Yeah, apparently. That's what these cannon guys have, the weirdest AI. Like, they'll just randomly start just trying to walk through the doors. Yo, why do you go up? I'm pushing down. God almighty. What is wrong with this game? Where's the fucking cave? Get out of the water. You would think for a guy who refuses to get out of the water that he'd be better at swimming. Oh my God. I have no items. That's so cool. See, now why is it all of a sudden it takes so many hits to sever anything off of him? And now all of a sudden it doesn't. no, no, no. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that attack? And there's still more enemies over there. Jesus Christ. You're serious, right? So now I have to fight a wave of enemies with no items and half a health bar and no ninpo, followed by a dragon. This is gonna be fun. And of course it has to be... No. Sever something. Sever something. Oh, that was a ground pound. My bad. I forgot to jump. Well, at least we should just get to start on the dragon now. It normally, I think. No, we're just stuck with half a health bar and no heals. Groovy. Come on, Jared, it's a ground pound. You gotta remember to jump, man. Oh, or just get locked in an animation and not be able to jump at all. Or the game isn't consistent whatsoever, and you just can't do anything with it. Awesome. Tell me something. Never mind. I'm noticing it's just getting worse and worse and worse because everything is getting so expensive to buy and to upgrade that everything's getting so expensive to buy and to upgrade, and you're getting so little essence. Doesn't matter how many times you use ultimate technique, no matter what you do, I'm getting so little essence that I can't buy anything, and now I'm getting stuck in situations like this. Okay. And I can't see anything. I'm sorry, did he just tap me on the head with his tail and kill me? The dodge in this game sucks. The boss fights in this game suck. I don't know what it was intended to do, man. It wasn't intended to be anything good, I can tell you that. That's okay. So tell me something. When he goes into the air, how am I supposed to tell the difference between the flame attack and the ground pound? That was better. It's doable because this dragon isn't a hard fight. It's just okay, you're just gonna spam the tail attack? Input read. Okay. People are insane. People are actually insane if they can if people actually consider this good game design. I'm sorry, they're out of their freaking minds. What the Dude, dodge. It's gonna be like this with every boss fight now until this platinum is done, isn't it? Okay, sure. I'll take damage from nothing, I guess. Why did even the dragon have to have a stupid grab attack? That's the problem, man, is they made the game shitty like that, and you've got all these people on the planet that just want to sit there and they want to ignore all these flaws. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, how do you ignore this stuff? Damn it. Of course. And he used like 7 attacks that fight, and it was only 2 attacks. He just kept spamming the same things over and over again. Like, what are you supposed to do about that? I tried jumping, I tried dodging. You can't. There really isn't skill involved in this game. It's just luck. Apparently so. That it's apparently that. And he won't dodge. He won't dodge. He won't fucking dodge. See, I can dodge all those attacks, and then it's... then as soon as he goes up in the air, you can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about it. It's a horribly designed game. Every aspect of this game was designed so badly. It was never meant... It was never designed to be played on these difficulties. Yet for some reason, they put them in there and made them requirements for the platinum. Like, there's no way this shit was playtest. Like, did you all see that? He didn't even fly up into the air. He literally just went. Beautiful. Oh, I ain't seen that. Input read. Input read. When he stomped on that ground, where I was standing should have been where it was at. But instead, no. The eruption happened where I went, not where I was at. Meaning you have like literal milliseconds. Nope. Right. You see this face? This is the face of somebody who does not feel that they accomplished anything just then. That was stupid. Alright, guys. I'm gonna let everybody go to bed, and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm exhausted of that, and we will be back at 8 o'clock tomorrow night for more of this nonsense. And hopefully, if we're lucky, maybe get this playthrough done. I hope everybody